Good afternoon or morning. This is Matthew Lindsay with Precision Home Group here in Anchorage. Coming to you live today on 4th of July to talk to you about freedom and more importantly, financial freedom, what that means for you, how to attain it, and what to do if you're not there yet. So let me begin by, just saying thank you to all of our service members for making a day like today possible in past generations, now and in the future. So today, as you can see, a little bit more casual. There's nobody in the parking lot out here. We're the only ones here at the office, and there's a reason for that. We believe that if we're not financially free, that if we're not, made it, if we haven't hit our goals, then we need to continue to work until we do. Yes, there's times to enjoy some time off. Yes, there's times to enjoy friends and family and all that kind of stuff. But our bigger goals is financial freedom, not just for myself, not just for my wife, but also for the clients, for the people that we help do that. So our vehicle to make that happen is real estate and real estate investments. So that's what we're going to talk today about. We're going to talk today about different types of real estate investments, how you can get into them, how to prepare for them, and how to get financially free through real estate investments. Now I could spend weeks on this. I could spend several videos on this, which I have on my YouTube channel. I've made several videos on real estate investments, everything from breaking down a deal, analyzing deals, looking for deals, how to put a deal together, all that kind of stuff, right? So we will put a link in the comments below after we're done for that YouTube channel so you can go check out all those videos. So today's just a summary of a lot of those videos. Now yesterday, I also shared an article from Jerry Feta, who owns Wealth Dynamics here in Anchorage, and he helps people attain their potential. He helps people through the financial sector get financially free. Now he helps people with different types of investments, not just real estate, but this article that I shared yesterday was all about real estate investments, treating it like a business, running the numbers and making sure you cash flow. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that today. So let's just dive right in. So in order to get financially free, we need to put our money in some type of vehicle. For us, that's real estate. So with a real estate investment, a lot of people are jumping in way too soon into the real estate investing game. And that is my belief. They are jumping into the residential real estate investments. So that's gonna be a duplex, a triplex, a fourplex. Now we've talked about these previously, how you can actually get into those types of properties with a residential loan, with a FHA or a VA loan, a conventional loan. You can get into these properties for a low down payment. Now that may attract a lot of attention and people think that's a great idea, but when you're looking at investments as a business, they need a cash flow, right? You're not gonna run a business and not expect to be paid through that business, right? We run a business for a profit. Well, with real estate, your profit's gonna be that cash flow. So that is what you need to invest in real estate for, is the cash flow. That is the money that you're getting every month, right? The excess money, the profit, that's going to be the cash flow after all expenses, after debt service, after repairs, maintenance, reserves, all these different things, right? Well, I have yet to find anybody here in Anchorage who has a FHA or a VA loan on a owner-occupied fourplex or duplex or triplex that has positive cash flow after they take into account all of their expenses. We're talking all of the expenses, right? So you are managing it yourself if you're owner-occupying it. You're also paying down the debt service with the other units that are paying more rent, right? You also have all the utilities, you have all the maintenance, all the repairs, reserves, all these different things, and not everybody actually puts those into the numbers. So what we're saying is you're playing too small of a game. With too small of a game, you're not gonna make financial freedom a reality, right? So you need to go larger, you need to play the big game. Now, how do we do that? How do we actually play the big game? Well, what we need to do is we need to focus on our first stream of income. I hear this said all the time. Hey, the average millionaire has 7 streams of income. That's great, that's fantastic. However, with you where you're at right now, if you only have one stream of income, I want you to focus on that stream and become a master at that stream. If that first stream of income is your business or your job, then you need to become so great at that job. You need to become an expert at that job, a master at that job. And by doing so, you are going to skyrocket the income that you see off of that job or business. For example, for me in real estate, if I go take classes in real estate, if I go spend $10,000 on a seminar, a class, a conference, or something, and I can come back and I have new strategies, new systems on how I can close 10 more deals a year, well, that was worth it. That was an investment in myself, investment in my first stream of income, making myself a bigger producer, making myself more educated, in which I can help educate my clients and win bigger deals for them, right? That's just one example of how I can invest in myself to be able to produce more in my first stream. So that's what you gotta do. You gotta focus on that first stream first, maximize that potential before you go start looking at other streams, okay? Now, once you've maximized that potential, you're gonna start increasing that income. Once you start increasing that income, you're not gonna live to the means of that income that you're growing that, right? So what we need to do is we need to take a portion of that and we need to set that aside every month, right? So we're increasing income. Now we have profits, now we have margins. I'm gonna save that aside. Once you save that aside, you're just gonna keep kicking it to the side, keep kicking it to the side. Don't even think about it. Once you just do that for a while, you know, you start stacking money away. You got 5, 10, 15, 20, 50, $100,000 to the side in your separate account that you never touch because that's just for your profits. That is where we want to get you. We want to get you to a point where we can put $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 down on an investment property. Because once we can play a big enough game, we can get you into some type of real estate investment, whether that's a commercial property, whether that's a large multifamily property, whether that's some type of maybe, I said commercial, but there's different types of commercial with office, industrial, things like that. There's different investments we can put you in, but it's gonna take some money. Once we put some big money in there, what we have going on is we're actually gonna be able to produce cash flow enough to actually start building that you towards that financial freedom, right? So we don't wanna play the small game. We don't wanna play the 2, 3, or 4 units because there's not enough cash flow in it. We wanna put you in something that is 20, 30, 40 units big, right? But in order to do that, we need to maximize your first stream and then look to other streams. So that's just a quick breakdown of how we can get you to financial freedom. I'd love to talk to you about this in more details. Again, I have videos on all these different topics that I'm talking about today, so go check out the YouTube channel, which will drop below. But work till you're financially free. That is the goal. That is what I want for you. That is what I'm working towards as well. So if there's anything I can help you with in order to make that a reality, feel free to reach out to me at Matthew@precisionhomegroup.com. Drop a comment below, hit that share button, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.